Okay, so we'll try that again. So, whoop. All right. So, question. This is one of those ones where you have to figure out, did I give you X or did I give you Y? That is the Y. How do I know that is the Y? Yeah, right. Look, this is Y says total money saved. So listen, I go to my equation that I have here. What number do I put in for Y? This is a sneaky question. What number do I put in for Y? No, no. Read that. Okay. If we're talking about 15,000, what number do I put in for Y? There you go, 15, because we're measuring in thousands. So 15 goes in for Y in my equation. Take out the Y, put in 15. We never change the slope and the y-intercept that we found. Okay, we never change that. We will only plug in for x or plug in for y. Please solve and get the answer to that question. You can do what's your first step. Gotta get x by itself. So what's your first step?
Subtract.
Yeah, this guy. Right? Don't remember the end of this guy. Yes. Okay. What's your first step? I'm sorry, what? Oh, yeah. What's our first step after we write our equation?
To subtract 12.7 or
Add 12.72 to both sides. Okay, when we add those, I'm going to run out of room, so I'm moving it over here. 27.72 equals 1.62x. What are we going to do with that? Divide by 1.62. Okay, what do we get?
17.11.
Yeah, so 17.1 years. So, you guys, if this is, I only know this because my husband keeps yapping at me about installing solar panels. It takes a long time to make it worth your while. 17 years before you've saved $15,000. Okay? Long time. It's a long-term investment to do that. Okay? Next question. How much money has been saved 12 years after the installation? Okay, how much money has been saved 12 years after the installation? Just to jog your memory. Is that X or is it Y? It is X. Okay, because if you go back up to your table, X says years. So I've given you years. Please use your equation in part A to answer that question. Is this X or Y? Just plug it into your equation. You're going to do it. Okay, this is X, right? So go back up to your equation on the top. And it says y equals 1.62. This is X. So put it in for X minus 12.72. My friends, you can put that into your calculator exactly the way it is. What do you get? Okay, so let's answer the question. How much money have they saved? 6,720. Because remember, we're measuring in thousands. So it's not $6.72. It's 6,720. Because if it was $6.72, then nobody in the world is installing solar panels, because that's ridiculous. Okay. Last question. How many years after the installation has the owner saved $25,000? Okay, that's a lot of money. So, you guys, I'm not going to ask the questions next time. You're going to let you just determine it. But did I give you X or did I give you Y? I gave you Y. What number are you putting in for Y? 25 is correct. 25, because we are measuring in thousands. Please figure that out for me. Or 3, I'm sorry. 23.2.
Oh, it's my half birthday. Half birthday. And I am so I'm fast. Birthday. I just have no
Okay, so 25 is your Y value. 1.62x minus 12.72. Abby F., what's the first thing we would do? Beautiful. I don't know. Just did. So this 37.72, 1.62x. What's our next step? Okay, Charlie, what do you get?
I got 23.28.
Okay, 23.3 years, 23.28 years, pretty much 23 years in a couple months is what we're looking at. Okay, $25,000 saved. Now, turn it over. So you're switching situations. Let's say, yes?
So if we do decimal and we're doing like years, do you want us to do the decimal?
Because you can have part of a year, right? It just means it's some extra months. 23 years and a couple of extra months. Okay, so let's say, I made these numbers up and they end up terrible. So let's change my situation just a little bit. Let's say you're slow roasting turkeys. Let's say you're smoking the turkeys. So when you smoke the turkey, it takes longer than when you cook it in the oven. Okay, so we're smoking the turkey, we're not roasting the turkey. So we have weights of turkeys and the time it takes to smoke the turkeys up there. So please, letter A, use your calculator to find the equation, just like we did before. Okay, use your calculator to find the linear regression equation, please. You do not need to make the steps if you don't want to. Or sorry, you don't need to make the graph if you don't want to.
Okay, so where are your notes? Okay, so let's start with
numbers in okay, and now, please, X value going out.
Good job. That's the one something get it right, isn't it? Yes, but I'm asking you to do it faster because I am. Okay, so if it's 7, 7, if there's a 5 next to it, what happens when you're on? So go 2 decimals. So not 1, so you're giving it 0.18. Remember 2 decimals when you round, please. Okay, let's go.
No, I actually did it. I did it like.
Oh, gosh, that's why.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay, so 755. So if you round, it should be less.
You could probably change.
Should these extra numbers bother you? So if I can get them out, do that. Okay. Folks, will you tell me what your A is?
0.181.
181.
02477.
Okay, good. Tell me what your B is. 1.
1.7506.
Okay,
Please.
I want you to listen to me a second. I'm noticing this. You guys, this one's fine. What does this guy round to? 0.18. This is a 1, so this stays the same. So 0.18. This is the one where we're having problems. This guy is 1.755. So what does it round to?
2.86.
Guys, come on.
1.
1.7.
Yeah, 1.76. Okay, so see, I'm seeing a lot of 7 5s. Watch your rounding on that. It should round to 7 6 because that's a 5. Okay, what's our equation? Y equals what? Yes. Okay, so first question. What is the slope? What number is the slope? Yep, 0.18. Okay, well, I want to know, what does it mean? Okay, so I'm looking for, what does that 0.18 tell us? What does that 0.18 tell us about turkey weight and roasting time? Because it's about a relationship. Slope is about a relationship. Okay, what's our units on this? 0.18 what? Hours per pound. So what does that tell me about roasting a turkey or smoking a turkey? Yeah, you gotta put on, for every pound that turkey's worth or that it weighs, you gotta smoke it another 0.18 hours for every pound. Okay, now what's the y-intercept? Like, what number is it? 1.76. Okay, what does it mean? This one's a little bit weird. Okay, 1.6 hours when pounds equals. Now, this is a little bit different. So let me tell you how this works when you're cooking things. They'll be like, hey, every turkey needs to be cooked for 1.76 hours. So that's every turkey has to get cooked that long, and then it's another 0.18 hours for every pound. So this is the minimum. That's basically the minimum turkey roasting time. It doesn't make sense when you say 1.76 hours for a 0-pound turkey because turkeys don't weigh 0 pounds. But that's just where you start roasting and then you add on. So every turkey has to be cooked for that long. That one's a little bit weird. I won't give you one like that on a tester quiz. Now, I forgot to do this. I forgot to change this because it just copied and paste. So how long to smoke a 10-pound turkey? Okay, you figure out if it's X or Y and then give me the answer. How long do we smoke a 10-pound turkey? 10-pound turkey. I would say that's small, just in case you want to know about turkeys. That's a small turkey. Like I got a medium-sized turkey for Thanksgiving. It was 14 pounds. No, it's okay. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, so this, when we're rounding, the only number, like it's like 2 decimals, the only number that will change is the second number. Okay, and so then it will either stay the same or it will go up. Okay, and so when we look at its neighbor, just tell that.
So that was a 3.
Yes, no, you only round just that. So that makes sense with what you're saying. So it's only ever that number. The second one, we would have most stuff. That way that will ever. It's been a long time since it's so don't feel like I want to tell you how to feel, but I don't care. I'm happy to tell you how to round. It's fine. It's been a long time since that's awesome, right? That's like something. Long time. Okay, so question, 10 pounds. Did I give you X or did I give you Y? I gave you X. You can tell, always tell, because it has to tell you somewhere what X is. X is the weight of the turkey. So use your equation. So 0.18, what is X? 10 plus 1.76. How long do we smoke our 10-pound turkey? Yeah, 3.56 hours to smoke a 10-pound turkey. Okay, again, this is my typo here. Let's say if the turkey smoked for, I know his lungs would be bad, 5 hours, how much did it weigh? Okay, so again, you figure out if it's X or Y and then answer the question for me. I'll make something. I used to have some, and then I got really stuck cleaning all the things.
Yeah, you really got rid of oh wait.
That one was, I like to clean the things and not keep extras. I throw away important things.
Where are you?
Okay, 5 hours. Is that X or is it Y? It is Y, very good. So 0.18X plus 1.76. What is our first step to do to solve? Subtract 1.76. That I believe is 3.24 equals 0.18X. Now what? 0.18. Yep. Yep. So X is equal to?
18 pounds.
Yep, 18 pounds. That's a good sized turkey. Okay. Last question. Oh, how long to smoke let's go a 15-pound turkey? No, I made up these numbers. I have never smoked a turkey either. Anybody see how we smoke turkey? How long does it take? Do you remember?
have turkey.
It's different. About 8 to 10 hours.
Depends on the size of the turkey.
Most times we do like a single turkey.
Yep.
That'll take about 12 hours. Because we start around like 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
4, and then we go under 5.
Yep, for sure. It takes a long time to smoke a turkey.
I had lunch meat turkey.
Okay. 15 pounds. Did I give you X or did I give you Y? Gave you X. So Y equals 0.18. X is 15 plus 1.76. What is that? 4.6 or 6? 4.6. No?
Guys, stop fighting. It's math class.
You guys. It's exactly 4.46. Listen, if you wanted to round that, okay, if you wanted to round that to 1 decimal, what would it be? 4.5, because this 6 is larger than 5. It'd be 4.5 hours. Okay, so here is the plan. You have homework. I want you to listen to me carefully, though. Okay? Please listen. Okay? I need you to listen. The homework is just like this, except different situations. Okay? Obviously, I'm not going to give you the same thing. The problem is, you got to have a calculator to do this. So, I'm going to give this to you. I want you to start it and work on it for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to give you extra class time tomorrow, because you have to have a calculator to do linear regression. Okay? You have to have this calculator to do it, though, because that's the problem, right? Yes. 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 I would love it.
I'll just go
Hey, want you to listen to me. You may not sit and do nothing. Get started at least on that first one. You should be able to get the equation done in your calculator and done and written out on the paper.